Hello students of class 8. Today I will presenting a very important topics from geography chapter 1, resources. What do you mean by resources? Resources or resource is derived from the French word which means relief. Relief means here help. Relief means help something to need. Right or wrong? That means resource is not a thing or a substance. Resource is not a thing or substance. It is our necessity, requirement. Resource can be success with a diagram, triangle diagram. First of all, let me finish the definition of resource. Availability in our environment. Which are availability in our environment which is culturally accepted, economically accessible and technologically feasible, and also fill our needs or requirement for improvement or development of our quality of life is called resource. Clear? Resource can be success. Maybe this is a resource. Am I right or not? This is resource. And this is man and technology, including three parts meet together for success of resource, or utility, usability of resource. That means when we collect the resource for use, man use their technology, knowledge, skill, quality for develop resource, for uses. Clear? That means these three things are come together for development of resource. Clear? The word resource was first time used by great and famous economist named Zimmerman. First time he was used the word resource in 1951. In 1951. Mind it, this is very important. So now, how many types of resources in our natural environment? Resource can be classified into some major parts. On the basis of origin, on the basis of origin, on the basis of origin, resource can be classified into two parts: biotic resource and abiotic resource. What do you mean by biotic resource? Those resources are obtained from animals and plants. That means living organisms are called biotic resource. The example of biotic resource are flora, fauna, human beings, all of. Now abiotic resource, those resources comes from non-living organisms, is called abiotic resource. The example of non-living. The example of abiotic resource are rocks, minerals, etc., etc. Clear? Now, on the basis of exhaustible on the basis of exhaustible, that means exhaustible means endless, end of resource. The end of limitation is called exhaustible. On the basis of exhaustible, resource can be classified into two parts: renewable resource and non-renewable resource. Renewable resource means, and non-renewable means, those resources are renewed or obtained again by again after use. Clear? That means if one time we can use the resource, the quantity of resource are automatically fulfilled, are called renewable resource. Clear? The example of renewable resources are solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, and many more are example for renewable resources. Then come to non-renewable resource. The non-renewable resource are those resources which are not fulfilled after the use of resource in our surroundings is called non-renewable. That means this type of resource cannot fulfill after use again and again, is called non-renewable resource. Non-renewable resource, example of non-renewable resource are coal, petroleum, minerals, and many more, because we know that the quantity of that type of resource are limited. When we use that type of resource, cannot fulfill automatically in our surroundings, are called non-renewable resource. Clear? Then on the basis of ownership, resource can be classified into five. Personal resource, community resource or group resource, national resource and international resource. What is personal resource? Personal resource are those resources which are fully personal. Example of personal resource, our land is an example of personal resource. Community or group resource, village temple, because in our village if any temple is situated, practiced all villagers perform their religion, clear, are called village temple. Example of community or group resource. Then national resource, those resources are fully national. That means our nation is called national resource, such as our Indian Railway. Indian Railway are example of national resource. Clear? Then international resource. Those resources are all over world, whole world. Those resources are whole world. Is called international resource. Example for international resource are Pacific Oceans, Pacific Oceans, Pacific Ocean, Ocean and stratosphere, stratosphere are example of international resource. Clear? Then on the basis of development, on the basis of development, resource are classified: stock resource, developed resource, reserve resource and potential resource. Those are resource fully stock for use of human beings are called stock resource, such as wheat, maize can be stocked for natural disasters, is called stock resource. Developed resource, those resources are fully developed, that means fully developed, such as our public park. Clear? Is an example of developed park. Reserve resource are those resources for some persons of reserve are called reserve resource. Wildlife, example of reserve resource, wildlife forest. Wildlife forest are example of reserve forest. Potential resource are those resources till now are not used, but in future time may be used with our technology, skills, knowledge. Clear? Are called potential resource. The example of potential resource are the western part of Rajasthan in our country and Gujarat. Many more potential for the source of solar energy and wind energy, but in that particular area the low rainfall, due to low rainfall are developed for that type of resource. That means in our country, western part of Rajasthan and Gujarat are an example of wind energy, solar energy, example of potential resource. So this type of these are the topics today fully discussed. Tomorrow I will discuss resource conservation and its development. So thank you very much.